Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm going to be sharing with you a Profusion haul. I have applied most of my makeup, so half of it I suppose, and the rest will be completed by the products that I've got in the box here. So Profusion have released a bunch of brand new products. I've picked up a handful of these and I'm going to share the products with you and then we'll do a try on. So the first product that I picked up is the Profusion Cosmetics Lip Duo. In this collection you get a matte lip cream and a matte lip liner in the shade Imagine. So there's your lip cream, there's your lip liner. Of course you're going to see it in action in a moment. And then when I turn the packaging over, it gives you a little bit of an idea of perhaps how to use the product. It says line lips using Imagine and feather inwards, fill in lips with matte Imagine and let dry. So obviously it's quite self-explanatory basically, and then you have the ingredients there. This is cruelty free, not tested on animals, that's what it says on the back, and if I remember rightly I think it was £5, which I think is pretty good value for what you're getting here. I've already had a look at the lip cream just because I thought it was a little bit too pink. Because of the packaging, it does come off a little bit more mauvey in the actual, in the actual product rather than looking at the packaging. So I'm really pleased about that. I didn't want anything too pink, but of course it depends on how it looks on the lips. So I'll be testing those out in a moment. The next is something that I was very excited about. Now, depending on how well this goes, I'll be purchasing perhaps more from the collection. And this is brand new to the UK site and it's the Eye Sparkler, and I picked mine up in the shade Glimmer. I'm not quite sure if I picked up the right shade. It was a little bit difficult to tell the shades on the actual website, and I've not seen any videos sharing the whole collection. So yeah, I picked up Glimmer, which looks more like a bronzy shade, and I think I've probably picked up the wrong shade, but it again depends on how it looks on the eye. So there you have, and I know this looks very similar to another product, near enough exactly the same apart from the lid. You also get in here, so you get a sparkling eye topper and you also get a waterproof shadow stick. Okay, so that's very interesting, but I only purchased it really for that. I really wanted to see what it looks like on the eyelid. I like glitter, but I'm particular about glittery products that I put on my eye. When we turn this one over, again, it gives you a little bit of an indication of how to wear this product. It says apply copper on the eyelid and blend with fingers. Glide glimmer to the centre of the lid and inner corner of the eyes. Blend for a sheer finish or layer for a more dazzling effect. And then of course you've got the ingredients and that it's cruelty free again there. So basically they're saying that this is a shadow stick. So you apply this first. I'm assuming that that is the shade Copper. Yeah, it is. I can see it when I look. It's got the shade name on there. So you apply that first perhaps and then that over the top. I'm not sure. I just wanted this product to put over an eye look. So yeah, we'll be having a look at those as well. And then the last product, now as soon as I saw this, it's an eyeshadow palette, and as soon as I saw it, in fact, I was looking at some Profusion YouTube videos and I came across this palette and I thought, wow, it looked really great. And I then asked the Profusion team when it was coming to the UK. They weren't 100% sure, but I was really surprised when all of a sudden it just popped up on the site. So here it is. It's the Profusion Cosmetics Wanderlust palette. It's the 21 Pro Pigment shades and brush palette. So it looks like that. Now, I'm not really interested in this side, although we'll see, but I'm more interested in this kind of these earthy tones here. Looks beautiful, absolutely stunning, and of course you get one of their amazing brushes in there too. When you pop the palette over, again, very similar kind of details. You've got the ingredients there. This one is cruelty free, and then of course you have the shades there. You don't get a mirror in this palette, but as always, it doesn't really bother me, just because, of course, I've got plenty of mirrors here anyway. So I would prefer them to keep the cost down and put all of their effort into the shades. This palette retailed for, I think this was 11. So this was £11, I believe. Obviously, all links will be down below. And the Eye Sparkler was 7. So let's get on to the actual look. Now, obviously, they've only just been delivered by the postman, so I've not actually opened them. So let's have a little look inside. So let me take out this. Oh, and I'm really pleased actually, it's not double-ended. It's just a regular, I'm not really keen on double-ended brushes. I prefer them to be like this, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Really pleased about that, because this is the only brand I think that I've ever been able to use and love their brushes that come in their palettes. So this is the actual palette. I mean, if you like those earthy tones, you're going to love this. And obviously if you like your pinks and purples, again, you're going to love it. But I was more interested in this side, which I think I'm going to use today. Looks beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I'm so excited about it. Okay, I'm going to, of course, start the look off with my Primark eye contour brush, as I always do. I have applied the Revolution Pro Eye Elements to the lid, not set them this time, and all other makeup details will be listed down below. Okay, so let's go into these shades. I think I'm going to start off with a lighter shade, or should I go in with, is that a shimmer? Yeah, I'm not going to do any swatches. I'm just going to go straight into it. Perhaps swatch some at the end. I don't really know. But anyway, I'm going to go straight in, and I'm using this shade here, which is called Coast, I think. Or should I go in with Statement? No, I'm going to go in with Statement. I've only got 3 base shades and I'm already thinking which one. Yeah, that one. I'm going to go for the warmer look today. I know I've got a lovely, beautiful powder blue top on. Whether or not this look will match, who knows? We'll see. Okay, so that one was Statement. Very pigmented, as you can see. So let's see if we can blend that up. Blends beautifully. I must admit, I'm so pleased that I came across this brand. It's so inexpensive for what you're getting. It seems less expensive in the US. The lip kit was actually $4 on their site, the US site, which doesn't really translate to £5 in the UK. But I know, obviously, there's costs with bringing it over here and so forth. So I understand that. But £5 for a lip duo is pretty inexpensive here in the UK. So continuing with the shade Statement. And it is just such a beautiful shade. And I was a little bit worried actually to start with, because I hadn't set the eye base, and I thought, oh no, it's not going to work, but it just went on beautifully. Glided across. You can build it up a little bit. Got, I don't know, a bit of fluff there that won't go. There we go. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful shadows. If you haven't tried any of the Profusion eyeshadows, I would really recommend them, because they are so beautiful. Also, not much kick up there, just a slight little bit of kick up, but nothing major, nothing that I would say, oh wow, concerned, hardly anything. Okay, so I'm going to go into Nostalgia, and I'm not going to go into any of these looks shades today. I just don't want a pink look. I really want something earthy. So I'm going to go into Nostalgia, which is the deeper brown there. I really like the fact that they've put neutral shades in here, because that is what I really like starting a look off with. That works with my colouring, it just works. I can get away with wearing bright eyeshadows if I put a neutral you know, base down. Okay, so again, blending beautifully with the first shade that we applied there. Need a little bit more. Because these are so pigmented, I don't want to go in too heavy to start with. I'd rather build it up. That's better. A little bit more still. It certainly looks a lot deeper in my mirror than it does in the camera, and I think that's because it's so sunny here today. Right, again, the other side. Absolutely beautiful shadows. Like I say, they actually have some less expensive palettes, so if you wanted to perhaps try out something else, you know, you didn't want to go for one of these larger palettes, they do have some less expensive palettes and, you know, smaller. So like I say, I would certainly recommend. Everything that I've tried from them has been amazing, really, really good quality. And also I must say that I'm wearing all of their face products as well today, and one of my, I mean, what really got me into highlight was this brand, because their Eye and Cheek palette, which is no longer available on the website, which is such a shame, they had some highlights in there that were just amazing. So much so that really got me into highlights in a big way. And in fact, one of the shades there I just use continuously. I'm wearing it today. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Okay, now I really want to go, is that a shimmer, that one? I think I might go into a matte. I don't know, let me just go into this. I'm finding my eyes just don't look the same. Let me try that again. As you can tell, I've got Winston here again. Shh, Winston. And I think it's very, very quiet here today, and I think next door has just come home and he can hear them. Shh. Okay, so that's the top base done. Now what I want to do is pop, I think, Statement underneath the eye, or do I want to go in with a bright shimmer? No, I think I'll keep all the drama on the top, so I'm going to go in with Statement. And Winston's now having a drink. Okay, they're now settling down again. I like the puppies to come everywhere with me, just because I want them to get used to everything that I do. It's taken me a long time actually to build up having both puppies in the room while I'm filming. So this is, I think, the first or second week that I've been testing it out. So obviously at the moment they're still new to it. So yeah, you might hear a few noises, but we are progressing. But I just want them with me all the time. I want them to, you know, they're that kind of, that's why I got the puppies, so that they're with me all the time. And of course, one of those things is filming with me. So that is the base. I really like, you know, even if this was if I needed a neutral look, this would be a perfect base for me. I really love it. I'm just going to get this brush, I think. It's just a round topped brush from my Beauty Bay set. And I'm going to go into the shade Tranquil there. It's a yellow kind of cream matte, and I just want to pop it through here. I just want to test out the fact that, you know, if I go a little bit harsh, is that going to blend that out? And it does. It blends it out beautifully. I was a little bit concerned because it looks quite yellow in the pan, but on the skin it just looks beautiful, and I think it's got a tiny little bit of a sheen to it, so that is even better. I don't want too much of a sheen. It's enough. It's enough just to blend out, but it isn't, you know, over the top shimmery, so it works very, very well for that area. Yeah, I really love that. I'm just going to bring that down and round this out here. But that is a beautiful base. I'm just going to go back in with my first brush, and I'm just going to get Nostalgia again and just deepen out this area. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm really pleased with that, and it looks beautiful actually in the viewfinder as the base. So now what I want to do is I really want to go for those bluey kind of shades in here, the bluey turquoisey shades. Obviously I'm wearing more of a blue kind of top. I think what I want to do is go deep round to you know, lighter. I really like the combination of these two shades here. So we've got Cruise and Stormy. So that one there and that one there. So I'm going to go into Cruise first of all. Ooh, love that. Let me just swatch that for you. So this is Cruise. I'll probably do a few swatches at the end. And then I'm going to start off on the outside of the lid and then work my way in. That is absolutely beautiful. It's gone on like a cream. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Again, their mattes are incredible, but their shimmers are also really, really incredible. And like I say, you know, if you haven't tested them, I would really, really recommend trying them. Okay, I'm going to just a bit more on this side. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the shade Stormzy. So Stormy, where did I get Stormzy is the singer here in the UK. Okay, Stormy, not Stormzy. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful transition. I think I'm going to leave that like that and actually go in with an even lighter shade. Oh, these are next level. I mean, I absolutely love the shimmers within these palettes. Even the, and I know it's no longer available, but the Iron Cheek palette, they had some, obviously Iron Cheek, some eye products as well as some you know, face products, And even though it was a mix of products, you know, where sometimes brands really do don't put all of their efforts into perhaps the eye shades or the face shades, but they are phenomenal. They really are beautiful. Now I'm going to go into now this shade here called Frosting. So again, feels so beautiful. Gonna have to use the brush in a moment. It really is so creamy, just absolutely beautiful. So I'm swapping over to the 250 pencil and powder smudge brush, which has got that lovely point, and I'm going into Frosting again. Yeah, these work so much better with a finger. The only problem is I don't think that I can, I can't get into that area with a finger. I've got a much harder brush here. This is the one from Beauty Bay, from that kit. I'm going to go in with that and see if it works. Yeah, because that brush is a little bit fluffy, it's just not working. So you need a firmer brush if you're going to use it as you know, a highlight brush. I'm just going to get my brush that I cleaned up my eye with today. Because I've used my finger, I've gone way too low with that shade, which, you know, is why I always use a brush for the inner corner. I'm just going to use my little finger. See if that's better. Okay, and again on the other side. Wow. Yeah. This shade is a little bit difficult to work with a brush. I would probably have been better off by wetting it, but if you build it up, it works beautifully, as you can see. But it really is next level pigmented. I'm just going to clean away where I've taken that a little bit too low. But it's like a cream to powder finish. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm going in with Statement again on my eye contour brush. That lid. Wow. No, not that one. Where's my... There we go. Just a beautiful shade. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so that's the eyeshadows complete. Now I'm going to go in with, I don't know if I ought to go over the top with Chill or keep it icy. I think I might keep it icy actually. I'm going to just see if I can go over the top of that inner corner with Chill, which is a little bit more golden. The reason is, I don't know, that formula is a little bit difficult with a brush, and I want it a little bit more smooth. That's better. It's smoothed the formula out a little bit. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I don't usually go for these colours, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, and obviously these are the shades that really spoke to me when I made my purchase. Okay, I'm going to go in with, as usual, with the eyeliner from Revolution. All the details will be down below. And of course the mascara from Revolution as well. So, nearly there. That is beautiful. That look though, not that look, that shade, unfortunately I'll just put mascara there. You know when your mascara is new and little bits, blobs of mascara. That's better. That's cleaned that up perfectly. Thank goodness for that. I don't know. That one shade it's got glitter in it as well. I mean, it looks beautiful on the eye. But yeah, looks really, really good. It just is a little bit of a difficult formula to work with a brush, but obviously I'll give you my review at the end. So that's the look. The eye look complete. I don't think I'm going to use the eye sparkler with this look. I don't think it's going to work. So what I will do is I'll just give you a little bit of a swatch of each of the products and then use it in another look. It's just not going to work, is it? So this is what they're calling the... Whoops, let me just get the lid. I don't want the puppies getting hold of it. Whoops. The lid just flew across the room. And I don't want the puppies getting that stuck in their throat because they'll eat anything at the moment. Okay, this is the waterproof shadow stick. So let's pop that there. That is actually a nice colour. So that is copper. A little bit obviously too deep to where that lid just wants to pop off. Every time I put it on, I can feel the pressure building. It's like a bottle of champagne or something. So yeah, really actually like that. And it's got a little bit of a sheen to it as well. That will look beautiful. I think I'm probably going to have to do a tutorial on its own. And then this one, okay, you're probably shouting at this screen. This one looks nearly exactly like the Stila version, apart from the price for that is, I think it's over £20, and this whole collection here was £7. So yeah, it really does look like Stila. I've not tried Stila at all because it's just too expensive. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, it definitely wouldn't work with this eye look. And that is what it looks like there. Definitely deeper than what I expected. I expected this to be a lot lighter, but that is just beautiful. Beautiful combination on its own. So I would definitely be sharing a look with that very, very soon. And then we have this lip duo. Again, I'm not quite sure. Is it going to match? I mean, I expected a blue. I mean, it is blue, isn't it? But a little bit aqua. Beautiful. So this will probably need a nude lip, but I'm going to try this anyway. And of course, this is the lip liner from the collection of, and the shade is obviously Imagine. So that's what it looks like. I really love these because they're twist up. You don't have to worry about sharpeners or anything like that. So obviously if you keep it in your handbag, it's never going to run out, which I really, really love. So let's line the lip and see how this goes. In fact, I'll just do a little bit of a swatch of this one as well. That was a little bit wonky, but that's the shade. Let's apply it. That was wonky on the lip too. I really don't like it when it's that pointy, and it is very pink. Smells gorgeous. No, that is so wonky on the lip. That's better. That's better. It's getting a little bit more flatter. I just don't like anything too sharp. It gives you much too much of a precise line. Okay, and this is the lip cream. Also, obviously, in the shade Imagine. The liquid lipstick smells gorgeous. So does the lip liner. I can see some glitter on my eyelashes. Okay, let's try this. This is not going to suit the look. So that is the lip cream applied. I must admit, this is the second lip product that I have tested from Profusion, and thankfully I haven't got any ill effects from it. The first one, I don't know what it was, but it went onto my tongue and must have gone to the back of my throat and made me cough. But this is a lot nicer. It feels a lot better on the lip. I'm not getting any nasty taste in my mouth, which is what I got from the first product. The scent is nice. It's not overpowering, but even on the lip, I can still smell it. So it's not one of those products that as soon as you apply it, the scent goes, but it smells quite like, you know, vanilla, that kind of. I really love the shade though. Love the shade, just don't like it with this look. I expected this actually to be much more neutral. On the website it looked much more like a neutral mauvey kind of shade, but the colour is absolutely stunning, just not with this eye look. Okay, what I'm going to do now is give you a few swatches. I mean, you can see how beautiful that eye look is. So let's do a few swatches and then I'll give you my thoughts. Oh, I could have used that one, but it's not really blue, is it? This is the shade Majesty. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm going to have to do a green look as well as this blue. Then we've got, oh, Serious. This looks like a duochrome. And it is. It's green, but it's got gold in there as well. I'm definitely going to have to use that. Wow. Hypnotic. If you love greens and that kind of shades, you're going to love this. So that's Hypnotic. Okay, and then let's go in with Splash, which is the like a cobalt blue. Wow, there's Splash. Let's do, I'll show you Frosting, which is the one that I've got on the inner corner. I should have realised from putting my finger in that it's much more of a, and even when I put it on my, even when I swatch it on my arm, it feels like a cream. It's that kind of formula. I mean, it's gone on okay, but it's not as nice as the other formulas. It's much more of a cream and it's got glitter in there. Then I think we will do Nimbus, which is this purple. is just gorgeous. What else? Oh, Gravity. This again looks like a duochrome. Gravity. It's got pink, but it's got the silver in it this time rather than the gold. And then Love Story. There are so many combinations in here. Oh, that's a beautiful pink. Oh yeah, love that. Okay, so that's a little bit of a taster of the shimmers. Of course, I've used some of the mattes in here. You get a lot less mattes than you do shimmers. You get these three neutrals. You get this really, really deep inky blue there, some purples and that pink. There is so much within this palette and it is amazing. Okay, so I'll go through what I used today for this look and then I'll give you my thoughts. So first of all, I'll give you a small review of the Wanderlust palette. I really love the eye brush that came in here. Where is it? Is it that one? Yeah, really love these. Definitely don't dispose of them. They are amazing. In fact, I've got one of their double-ended. I'm sure I brought in a double-ended brush here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is what you used to get, which was one of these. So now they've actually swapped it. No, that's the wrong one. I've got so many brushes here. To that, which is a single. And I'm so pleased they have. It's much more, much nicer. The palette itself, I expected it to be this packaging. I've had other palettes from this kind of collection before and they're not, I wouldn't say they're great, you know, they're really high end, but they're not really cheap either. They're in the middle. So not bad at all. And they don't feel like, you know, they're going to snap or anything like that. So as far as I suppose plastic palettes go, not bad at all. But what I'm most interested in is the shades inside. Now of course I purchased for this little section here and that's what I've tested today. So I've used a deeper blue going to a very icy blue. Usually I don't like really icy kind of highlights on the inner corner, but I must admit it really does work. Really loved the shade Cruise on the outer part of the eye. I don't again use shades like that, but it works. It's beautiful. And I swatched it and there's the swatch. I mean, stunning. Then I went in with the shade, and I'll get the name right, it's not Stormzy, it's Stormy, that shade there. And again, that's on the middle part of the eye, absolutely beautiful. Love that. And then I went in with a combination of these two here for the base, stunning. The only disappointment from this shade, from this palette, is the shade Frosting. I just don't like it. It reminds me of that shade from like Cube from the Subculture palette, where it's like a hybrid shade. It's not a cream, but it's not a powder. It's that kind of shade, and also it seems to be a duochrome as well. It's got a little bit of a pink shift to it once I've swatched it, but on the eye I can't see that pink shift. It works with this eye look. What I would say is that if you use it on the eye, it's going to work better used by, you know, a finger rather than a brush and just swiping it on rather than using a brush. You saw it just didn't work. It worked better with a very firm brush, but with a fluffier brush, not at all. It just wouldn't adhere to the brush, it wouldn't go on, and also it's got some glitter in it. The glitter, when I put it on with the brush, really did fall under here, and I had to do a little bit of cleanup. But on the finger, this area here, it went on better, but I did have to layer it because I found that, you know, I found that it just came off, so I had to layer it. There are little bits of glitter all around my eye, so if you don't like that, you're probably not going to like that shade. But the rest of the shades I tested, just amazing, absolutely beautiful. I can't stop looking at my eye look. It's just stunning, and I'm really thrilled with it. So would I say that this palette is worth it? Yes, I'm so pleased that I picked it up. You know, I probably won't be using that shade Frosting again, but the other shade's stunning. I will be doing a little separate video using this on its own. I think that product definitely warrants it, but those are the shades from Glimmer, I think it was. Yeah, Glimmer there. The lip duo. Really like the lip liner. I love the fact that it's a twist up, makes it so convenient, and I really like it. I just want it a little bit flatter. I just don't like points, but that's easy resolved, and it's nothing to do with the brand, it's just my preference. So that was the lip liner there. Obviously you saw that applied anyway. I'll just swatch the liquid lipstick, or cream lip, or lip cream. Oh, there it is there. Okay, so that's the shade. A little bit more pink than what I expected. I expected to be able to use this lip duo with the eye look, but again, when we shop from online stores, it is difficult. You know, they can only put the picture up, and you know, hopefully it comes up okay. It just depends on what light it is and all that. So this is a little bit more pink than I expected, but it's dried down beautifully. Little bit tacky, a little bit sticky. Yeah, a little bit sticky there. Actually, when I lick my lips, the stickiness goes. So, but really like the, yeah, a little bit still, but nothing major. Very comfortable on the lip. If you don't like that matte lip that really sucks the life out of your lips, then these are much more, as the name suggests, a cream formula, and applied very well, and looks beautiful. Lovely colour, just doesn't work with this eye look. So on the whole, really good products again from Profusion. Can't wait to share with you the eye sparkler. That looks amazing. I think if I'd have put the that shade over the top, you can see there it's very opaque, and it would have just washed out or wiped out my whole eye look. So yeah, that is the testing video for, well, it's a haul, isn't it, and testing the products that I purchased, or a couple of them anyway. I would love your thoughts on the products that I have shared with you today. Will you be picking these up? I've really had my eye on the Wanderlust palette, and I'm so pleased that I did. Just a little bit disappointed about that frosting shade. It's not a shade or formula that I enjoy to wear. Also, I can see little sparkles, the bits of glitter from that look, or from that palette, no, from the pan, I'll get it right in a minute, has fallen into my lashes, and the light's hitting it and I can see little sparkles. So it's not a shade that I enjoy, but the rest of them that I tested and swatched really feel beautiful. So I'd love your thoughts on that, love your thoughts on the lipstick, and love your thoughts on the eye look. And as always, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. I may now just not film on a Saturday or Sunday, just to give me a little bit of a break, but we'll see. You never know what comes up, what I stumble across tomorrow when I'm out and about. So we will see. So possibly I will be back on Monday. More likely I will. So I think I'm giving myself a break at the weekends. But I hope that you won't be too disappointed if I do that. Obviously I'd like your thoughts on that as well, but I may be back tomorrow. I'll just see what comes up. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.